Hi, boys and girls and families. It's so good to see you. Come join me. Come on. Come join me. Get real comfortable. You can sit in your chairs like I'm sitting on a really comfy chair. You can sit on the carpet, on the floor, or you can just spread out and enjoy yourself in your bed with your little stuffed animals or other little creatures you might have there. Today is Magic Story Time. Magic Story Time with the UNF's First Lady, that's me, Maria Szymanski. My husband is the president of the University of North Florida. And we're so excited about our university and so excited to be here today. Let me tell you why I'm here. I have a special talent. Today's topic, our story, is going to be about a talent. I know a lot of you know what a talent is, but I'll kind of refresh you a little bit. A talent is something that you and you and you are good at. We can have lots of talents, things that we're good at. You know what my special talent is? I love reading books to children and to students and to adults. I love storytelling time. That's my special talent. And today's story, boys and girls, is going to be about a talent. Just like our topic, we have up our book. The title is Jack's Talent. That's our topic, talent. I want to introduce you to Jack. Jack is right in the middle, right here, boys and girls. He's the main character. This whole story is going to talk about Jack more than anybody else. The story is around Jack, but also it's around the other kids and students. They are the supporting, we call them the supporting characters because they're going to be mentioned in the story. Now, we're going to make some predictions. That's right, predictions. When I look at this school bus, it's yellow. And that tells me that all the children came out of the school bus and the setting will be their school. The story will take place in school. That is called the setting, where the story took place. The author, the person that wrote the book, is also the illustrator of this book. The author wrote the words, Marianne Coca Leffler, and she's also the illustrator. She drew these beautiful pictures on the cover, the front, and her pictures make this story, Jack's Talent, come alive. So here we go. Come with me to this journey, to this magical storytelling time. Jack's Talent. Here we go. It was the first day of school. All the children gathered on the story rug. You can see all of them. They had their hands in their lap, just like we do when we go to school. And they had their listening good ears on, and they were great listeners. I think they already started using some of their talents. Now, the teacher said, I will need to make some name tags so I can remember, she said. I want to learn everybody's name and everybody's talent. That's what Miss Lucinda said. Now here's Jack right here. He's sitting right by Miss Lucinda. Jack said, what is a talent? A talent is something that you're good at, said Miss Lucinda. Something that you're good at. Okay, start thinking about what you're good at as we're reading the story. So first of all, I want to introduce you to the teacher. This is Miss Lucinda. It was her turn. She said, I plant flowers and watch them grow. I am good in gardening. And look at her beautiful picture that she drew of herself gardening. That's something we can do. We can draw a picture of ourselves and we can draw our talent. That would be so good. We can put it in our refrigerator and we can go back and look at it and see how talented we are. Next, I have Michael. Michael went next. He said, I'm Michael. I can write long words. I'm good in spelling. I look at the chalkboard. He wrote football. I can write football. I can write wizard. I can write hard words, sister. But he did something else. If you look very carefully, look at the objects in the room. He went and labeled the dress-up box and the table. That is such a good idea. You can get little cards or little pieces of paper, and you can actually be a good speller, and then you become a big reader, and you can label things in your house. That would be something fun to do on a rainy day or a day that you feel inspired. Do it. It'll be fun. Let's see who's next. I am Francesca. This is me. I kick a ball and I kick it really, really far. I am good at soccer. Whoa, I saw something magical on her shirt. She has a soccer ball. If you look real carefully, you can see a soccer ball. And here she is. All her friends were watching. She kicked the ball so hard, boys and girls. Zoom! It went so high. She was proud of her talent. Just like all of us, she would be proud of our talents and use them. I'm Matthew. When I go fishing with my grandpa, he's my grandpa and me. I always catch the biggest fish. I'm good at fishing. Look at me. I can fish. And look how big his fish was. And look at the smile on Matthew's face. He loves fishing, and he's good at it. Do you know that our talents make us smile? Let me see you smile for a minute. I love it. I'm smiling. Let me see. What great smiles. We love it. See, your talent's making everybody else smile probably in the room. Good job. Now, I am Olivia. I am Olivia. I look for bugs. I found this one outside. I'm good at bug catching. Look at me. Look at Olivia. She uses her net. She loves her net because she doesn't really want to pick up bugs unless her family says it's okay. We have to pick up safe ones, little grasshoppers, things like that. She even uses her plastic jars. She knows, don't bring that glass jar out there. It might break and it might be dangerous. She's safe. She's using plastic jars. Oh no, this might happen to you too sometimes if you're out there. She was having a picnic and all the little ants were getting on her sandwich. And she had to be really careful to cover them and take care of them. Something like that might happen. That's okay. You've got good talents. You're going to go take care of it, right? Because you're responsible. Here we go. I am Candace. That's Candace. I make beautiful pictures of cats. That's right. I'm good at drawing. Look at her shirt. She's so proud of her shirt. It has little crayons on her shirt. If anybody sees her, they'll say, I wonder why she's wearing those crayons. She must be very, very good in coloring. She must love crayons. She draws. She has a talent. So that can be a big predictor. Oh, look at her. She's showing how she draws. She uses markers, crayons, has her cats right by her. And she just copies to see what they look like. Sometimes she uses those paints. Look at those paints. All right, an artist sometimes that has a talent can make a little mess sometimes too. That's okay. We're just trying to do a good job. But she cleans it up later. That's another talent. I'm Alex. That's right. I'm Alex. I can make giant sand castles. I'm good. I'm good in building. That's me. And there he is at the beach. He is being so gifted here. He has buckets. He has seashells. He has water running through a tunnel. And he puts a flag right on top. You know, being you is being creative. Did you know that? Because he's being creative over here. But you know what? If we can't go to the beach right now, boys and girls, guess what we can do? We've got blocks at home, plastic blocks maybe, wood blocks. We can just build structures or anything our imagination says. And we can do that at home. We can build. We're builders. Let's see what our next friend is that has a talent. I'm Victoria. I teach my dog Cosmo fancy tricks. I am good at training. That's me. She takes her dog. I know a lot of you have pets. You can draw your pets. You can play with your pets. She has a talent. She has her dog bark. She has her dog on the carpet, rolling, rolling, rolling over. What a talent. But the cutest fun thing is she puts a little tutu on her dog. And she has a tutu too because she's talented in dancing. Look how many talents are coming through. And her dog just just dances with her. They don't want to stop. They dance. I'm Kristen. I perform for my friends. I'm good in singing. Oh boy, look at Kristen's cymbal. It has a music note. She loves music. So what she does, she takes her little microphone. She puts all her little stuffed animals in a circle. I know you can do that. You can put them all in a circle. Also, you can even put your family around them too. And you can sing a song. It doesn't have to be a hard song. You can just do a tune like la 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 la. And then family will come around and sing with you and join in maybe. That's a special talent. Look how happy those little animals are. They're watching her and she can perform in front of them. Then, boys and girls, something else happens. Something changes. Keep looking. Even the picture changed. It's not like the other children. Our main character is going to come on. Then it was Jack's turn. Jack was quiet for a long time. He put his little finger by his face. You can tell he wasn't the happiest little camper there. So he's just kind of a little sad right now. He said, I'm Jack. I'm not good at anything. That's what Jack said. He went outside. He took his big, colorful kite. And he tried and he tried and he tried to put it to fly up in the air. He had no success. The kite blew all the way down to the ground. So he's still sitting in his chair, still not happy, because he saw all his other friends flying their kites. They were all over the place, high sky. And he couldn't do it. Let's see what happened next. You must be good at something, said his teacher, Miss Lucinda. Miss Lucinda was his teacher, and she knew things about him that maybe he did not even know. And she said, everyone, this is what she told him. She said, everyone, Jack, has a talent. I want you to remember that. Not me, said Jack. I don't have a talent. Look at my shirt right here. It just has a wide little band. I don't have anything on it. It's just plain. I don't have a talent. He said, I'm not good at spelling like Michael. Oh, that Michael, he spells all those long words like football. I'm not good at soccer like Francesca. She kicks that ball so high. I can't do that. I'm not good like Matthew. He catches those biggest fish. I'm not good at drawing like Candace when she makes those beautiful cat pictures. I'm not good at Alex. You know how Alex is. He likes to build those big structures. I'm not good like Alex. I'm not good at dog training where Victoria gets her dog to dance. I'm not good at singing like Kristen. Kristen always likes to sing. I'm not good like that. I'm not good like all these other children at anything, said Jack. Oh boy, we'll see what happens. But you're good at something, Miss Lucinda. That's Miss Lucinda talking. She knew Jack well. Sometimes you know that other people know our talents too. That is so wonderful. They know our talents too. She said, you are good at remembering. You're so good at remembering. And that's a very special talent. Remembering is a very special talent. She said, come with me, Jack. I have an idea. I don't know what Miss Lucinda's idea might be. I want you to think about it. What could her idea be? So we'll turn the page and we'll see what is Miss Lucinda's idea. Jack, you may give out the name tags. Miss Lucinda was standing here. She had all the children lined up quietly and straight and nice. She had name tags for the children. And she handed them over to Jack. Jack's holding them. And guess what he has to do? He has to use his talent of remembering. So Jack has to read the names and match them to the right child. Whoa, that's a big talent. That's a lot of remembering, reading, and matching. He had a wonderful talent. But notice the children, how happy they were for him. They cheered him on. Way to go. You gave me the right name. You've got a great talent. How did you remember all our names? How to read them and match them to the right children? Everybody was smiling. Even Jack was smiling. But now, look at our happy Jack with his special talent. He puts his hand up, he's proud, and he says, I am Jack. But look, not only did he have his white shirt on here, he put his name tag right over that because that was a symbol of his special talent. His name is Jack, and he said, I'm good at remembering. So, but look at what he did to everybody else with his special talent. Everybody had the right name tag. Everybody was happy, and everybody celebrated their special talent, boys and girls. Thank you for joining me today, and thank you for letting me share my special talent, something that I'm good at. And now, guess what? You and you are going to share and use your special talents. Bye-bye, friends. Bye-bye. Till next time.